Great Man Theory completely ignores class struggle and instead frames history as an epic cinematic universe of heroes and villains. And this capitalist mythology tends to elevate billionaires and CEOs as the great men of our time. The feudal era gave us romantic tales of brave knights and wise kings and fairy tale princesses. Capitalism gives us Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne and Willy Wonka.
This is gonna be the best chocolate shop the world has ever seen.
I just watched Tron Ares last night, and it was a perfect example of this kind of capitalist mythology. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun to watch. It had Nine Inch Nails,
and I think I probably bummed some people out.
It had Sin from Frisky Dingo.
Delete Ares and bring the user back to me.
The Sisterhood of Chaos now rules the world.
It had Cringe Joker.
What happened back there?
I disobeyed my directive. Hang on!
He's so intense.
Tron Ares is a prime example of capitalist myth-making. The plot centers on a power struggle between a good CEO and a bad CEO over a world-dominating technology. Crucially, the narrative never suggests that this power should be democratically controlled, and this reinforces the capitalist realist view that only corporations and CEOs can hold power over critical institutions and technologies. The CEOs clash in a strangely empty city, diminishing the importance of civilian casualties, and the workers, the employees who do risk their lives in service of their corporate masters, are portrayed as unimportant drones who exist only as tools and cannon fodder for the CEOs. And in this battle for control of world-conquering technology, we as an audience are compelled to root for the benevolent capitalist ruler who will inevitably use her godlike power to conquer us for our own good. As a trilogy, the Tron franchise has developed more explicitly into corporate propaganda over time. The original Tron from 1982 featured a scrappy employee, Flynn, who'd been screwed over by his corporate employer. Flynn becomes a freedom fighter for oppressed programs in the cyberspace world of The Grid, which is about as close to a metaphor for class struggle as you're ever going to get from a Disney movie. Of course, Flynn's reward for freeing cyberspace and the Encom Corporation from malevolent forces of evil is to be made CEO of Encom himself, which does reinforce a capitalist realist hero worship of corporate executives, but it's kind of an afterthought tacked on at the end of the movie. Part 2 is about Flynn's wealthy son getting trapped in a computer. Flynn Jr. falls in love with an AI girlfriend, and in the end, he too gets crowned as CEO of Encom Corporation. In the original Tron, we had a working class hero struggling against the powers that be. Here, in Part 2, we have a story of corporate aristocracy, a Nepo baby finding his way to his rightful place as heir to the corporate kingdom. And now Tron Ares makes capitalist hero worship explicit. Being a wealthy and powerful CEO is no longer a prize, but the very basis for having agency and importance in the world. All non-CEO characters are reduced to little more than playthings of the ruling class. The human workers aren't really much different from the cyberspace agents who exist only to serve and obey the user.